Okay, so I'm with Kerry and Mark. I thought they weren't going to do it then. Leave me hanging. And these guys have been with me, done all the training, done all the mentoring, and you came up to me just now and actually said, this has been life-changing. So we've had a little chat, and I thought some of the stuff that these guys have just shared with me is worth sharing with all of you. But do you want to just give me some background? So before you came and I lured you into this service accommodation world, tell us about your background.
So we were doing property, but as a sideline. We had our jobs, we were doing it as a sideline, had a few buy-to-lets, HMO projects and stuff. Weren't quite sure what to do with the project. Came along, spoke to Kevin, spoke to him about this new breed of something called SA.
Yeah.
And we followed him a little bit on social media, but not compared to everybody else, I think. And so we had a chat with him about it.
We just talked about potentially SAing it, but it turned out not to be good for SA, but that was a useful thing not to do.
It was, yeah.
Not to make a mistake.
Yeah. We were lending towards that way with that project, and from what we then learned with yourself, we decided that project wasn't actually ideal for it, but we've since done ones that suit that strategy better.
Great, so you've got rent to SAs, SA management now, so you're diversifying, and I know you were saying about managing the rent to SA so you didn't breach the VAT threshold because of, don't want to go into Tom's, but changes in tax and legislation and stuff like that, but it's literally stuff that people don't know, that people are ignorant about, and that can be an expensive thing as well, being ignorant of tax and legislation. So, and you've also joint ventured with people that you've met via the mastermind as well, so that's great. You've, you know, a rising tide raises all ships and all of that, and you attract your tribe. So that's really, really good. And I'm actually really grateful for you guys for helping one of the other guys on the mastermind who you were been ever so helpful. He's so appreciative of your help. So thank you so much for that. So, I mean, you buy-to-lets, HMOs, you've got those, but service accommodation, how's that compared? How does that compare to your buy-to-lets and HMOs? In terms of cash flow, etc.?
So in terms of cash flow, it's our portfolio was asset-based with a running steady cash flow that wasn't as much as a SA, and now we're cash flowing about £5,000 a month. On SA, and it's easy cash flow money that just comes in the bank every month. No chasing guests, no having to deal with tenants. It's just a little bit easier, quite automated, quite
I mean, it takes some setting up. It takes some setting up, but I mean, it can be hard work as well, right?
Yeah, it was really hard work in the beginning.
But hey, guess what? We've all worked hard, right? But for what? And so you've created. I mean, you said to me just now you created a job replacing income. Yeah. So amazing.
But it's also something that can be systemised a lot more than any other property strategy or any other thing we've done with property. This is more of a business-based thing, and it can be systemised. And what we were looking for long term was time as opposed to money, and what it's given us is the time and the money. So
that's really cool.
Win-win.
I like that. It's giving you the time. So that's really, really cool. So plans for the future, scaling the portfolio, I'm guessing?
Scaling the management portfolio in terms of SA, and scaling our portfolio as well, and lending itself to, if we purchase a property, we can either decide what it will be, and now we've got an extra tool. And we know that we could look at property and think, could it be an HMO, could it be an SA?
So another string to the bow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. And the thing that I like about service accommodation the most, it's recurring income, but there's no tenants. You're not their landlord.
If I'm honest, as soon as our buy-to-let tenants are gone, they are going to be SA.
Yeah, I wonder where you got that from. All right, so hopefully you found that useful, everybody. So these guys have been amazing, and I don't think we should keep people like this a secret. So I like to share other people's journeys and experience of service accommodation as well. So thank you ever so much. Here's your success in service accommodation, and from me, the property soldier, your future prosperity needs you. Take care.
Thank you.